Yes, few days back, nominated Senator Karen NYAMU made unfortunate statements on the floor of the House. One of the useless leaders in Kenya is Karen NYAMU, a nominated senator. I wonder how he got this position. Is it because that Kenya called her the most beautiful legislator? He has never come on the floor of parliament to make to yield some statements which help the country. In fact, even when he was asked about the finance bill before it was voted by the parliament, she came out to say things which were not connected. It seems that he is so oblivion of the fact that Kenya is moving. Okay? There are so many politicians in Kenya who are like Karen NYAMU. Few days back, Karen NYAMU on the floor of parliament came out to say that he lost almost 20,000 followers when he supported the finance bill, which led to the people protesting in Nairobi. In fact, if you see that statement, it seems that he was so concerned about his followers than the well-being of the people. Karen NYAMU is a slayer who knows nothing about politics, who knows nothing about leading the country. I don't want to say that she knows nothing about politics when he's nominated senator, because being a nominated senator, it takes someone who has skills to lobby. I don't know how she lobbied, but he was nominated as the senator. Okay? Before I speak on this, let me first play with the tape when Karen NYAMU was speaking about about losing the 20,000 followers because he supported the finance bill. Here's the tape.
I am one of those people who bore the brunt of the misinformation about the finance bill, even on social media, Mr. Speaker. I have lost in my Instagram more than 10,000 followers because I was involved in a conversation on my comment section. A lady came to my page asking me, how can you as a woman support a bill that proposes to tax sanitary towels? And so I responded to try and explain to her that that is not the case, and locally manufactured sanitary towels were not going to attract the eco levy. And so she asked me, which local sanitary towels do you use, Karen? And I responded to her, I use tampons. Because, Mr. Speaker, I use tampons. And that was taken as arrogance, as how dare you. You see, but this is stemming from misinformation, Mr. Speaker. And I have earned myself a new name in this country.
So the whole issue here is about mining about the 10,000 followers she lost on TikTok and Instagram, not about the plight of the common man. That's why he said she uses tampons. Okay, so in that submission, you clearly see that he was well concerned about the 10,000 followers, not the people who were protesting against the finance bill, which brought taxes on sanitary towels. This means, by the way, that sanitary towels were going to extract another price. Okay, that's Karen NYAMU for you. Let's continue.
As shorty for tampons, Mr. Speaker, you'll come across it on social media. They are calling me Demo tampons, shorty wa tampons. They even told on me to the president when he was holding the X space. He was engaging the young people. They told him that some of the leaders under you are very arrogant. Senator Karen NYAMU is very, very arrogant, based on my statement saying...
So, that is Karen NYAMU for you. She even came out to say that she was reported to the president. We all know that every UDA politician doing a wrong thing, they blame the president, even when he doesn't hold a ministerial position. Because some of these UDA members are elected by the people. And we all know that a leader is a mirror of society. So it depends. Karen NYAMU was nominated by UDA. That means he was endorsed by the committee in UDA. That's why they are reporting out to the president. And indeed, it was true. During a process when RUTO was holding a Twitter space, when he was holding a Twitter space, he came out to reveal that there are some leaders in his base that need to be guided because they are excited, because they are young. And it was true. That's William Ruto came out to say. Okay. The reason as to why that some leaders are excited, some of these are first-time members of parliament, some have never boarded a plane to go outside. It is their first time to hold $1 million Kenyan shillings. So they get excited. It is true. So they need some orientation. Most especially leaders like NYAMU. You cannot waste your chance by being a nominated senator and you fail to deliver to the people. You cannot be in the news for the wrong reason every time. You know, there is a person who comes in the news for a wrong reason. Every time he's in the news is for a wrong reason. You all remember when he came in parliament without sanitary towels, bleeding, and it was, pictures were all over. Okay? Pictures were all over. Even, it is indeed true that they reported him to the president. During a Twitter space, President William Ruto was able to talk about this. In fact, he said these statements. Here is the tape.
You have made reference to me as a father, which is true. I have 4 Gen Zs in my home, and I promise you, they take me to task, you know, on some of these things, and I have to do a lot of explaining some of the time, and this is just the same way I'm explaining to you guys here. I agree that some of our officials are arrogant. Some of them, you know, speak out of turn, and then some of them display, you know, obnoxious opulence, if I may say that, which does not just anger the public. Sometimes I call in some of those people and I give them a piece of my mind, because even NYAMU, I have had occasion to sit her down, you know, and tell her, I mean, she needs to change what she's doing. And you know, when you are in my position, you're also a father figure. You know, some of these young people, they get excited about many things, and sometimes they do the wrong things. And I want to tell you that I know somebody here mentioned Karen NYAMU. Karen NYAMU is a girl I've had to sit her down sometimes and tell her, look, she needs to do things differently.
So that is President William Ruto when they reported Karen NYAMU to her during a Twitter space. You clearly see that a president who is concerned, who needs these young leaders to emerge and do what is deserved in the public. But Karen NYAMU, every time he's in the news for the wrong reason. Okay? He's in the news for a wrong reason, and yet he has had a chance. Not every person has a chance to be senator, because senator is the upper house. People from parliament are fighting to be in senate. Okay? So having that chance to serve in the senate is not a mean feat. You must use that chance so that you can work for the people. You are still young, so that you can have a chance in the Kenyan politics in the near future. Okay? So that is Karen NYAMU. You all remember when he was even being asked about the finance bill. She clearly showed that he doesn't know about the finance bill before it was voted into a law. Here's the interview when he was being asked.
What is your general opinion about the finance bill that is yet to be passed?
My general opinion of the finance bill, first of all, finance bill inafanywa National Assembly, not in the Senate. But what I know about the Kenya Kwanza administration, what we promised the people on the ground is that economy itakuwa bottom up. Unaweza kuwa wewe unalia, oh, Ruto anatutax sana, na sasa hiyo ametoa tax ya wale watu wako chini, ameongeza for example ya wale watu wana import vitanda kutoka nje. Na wewe unazusha nini? Na nikitota haikuhusu. You know, find out what does this finance bill say. Kuna tax imeongezwa, inakuhusu. Sasa wewe unatetea masource, unajua unataxiwa, na wewe tax zako zile ziko unataxiwa zimepelekwa chini. Kwa sababu hiyo bottom up model. So find out. Watana through social media. You know, we have opposition politics.
That is Karen NYAMU. So Karen NYAMU must learn to grow politically. You've been in Senate for 2 years. At least learn, grow. That is a chance to serve. That's a chance to go in higher levels, not to just be someone who they complain about in the news and online. Of course, that's my opinion. Do drop me your comments by commenting about this. Thank you very much for listening in. If this is your first time on this YouTube channel, I implore you to subscribe, like, and comment so that I can be motivated to do more of such videos. I'll see you on another one. Peace.